but it felt like 10. You leaned in close and said, play it again. Whiskey breath and lipstick stains. You were chaos and I loved the rain. When morning came, the stool was bare. No goodbye, just your scent in the air. Now every gig feels a little off since you stole my spark and took off. You were a storm in boots and broken dreams, but I'd relive it all in repeat scenes. Barstool Queen in a dive bar crown, turning lost nights into battlegrounds. Your laugh was a fuse, your touch was fire. You set the jukebox in my heart on fire. Barstool Queen, don't fade away. You ruled the night, then slipped away, but I still see you in every dream. My wild and reckless Barstool Queen. Barstool Queen in a dive bar crown, turning lost nights into battlegrounds. Your laugh was a fuse, your touch was fire. You set the jukebox in my heart on fire. Barstool Queen, don't fade away. You ruled the night, then slipped away, but I still see you in every dream. My wild and reckless Barstool Queen.
Bar lights flicker on a warm wood floor. You walked in like a closing door. Shot a fire in your stare tonight, looking like a sin wrapped up in light. Boots muddy from a hard day run, but you shine like a loaded gun. Country soul with a rock star fire, dancing like you're chasing desire. Neon dirt, wild and clean, dust on your skin, but you're so serene. You bring the storm, then calm the rain. Living loud without shame. Neon dirt, you're my kind of mess. Tattooed truth in a sundress. You're the kind they never convert. You're beautiful in neon dirt. You sang Skinner with a rebel yell, while every cowboy around you fell. But you just laughed and walked right past, like love was something that never lasts. Yet here you are, stuck in my mind, a little dangerous, but one of a kind. You're the noise in my quiet place, the edge in every soft embrace. You're not made for tame or safe. You're the road nobody can pave. Neon dirt, wild and clean, dust on your skin, but you're so serene. You bring the storm, then calm the rain. Living loud without shame. Neon dirt, you're my kind of mess. Tattooed truth in a sundress. You're the kind they never convert. You're beautiful in neon dirt. You're not made inside. She got that rebel charm in her eyes, dancing barefoot under southern skies. Guitar screaming, bonfire lit, she sings the words and never quits. Trucks lined up like battle flags, and that girl's got fire behind her laughs. Southern loud, boots on the beat, country rock, running through the heat. She's the anthem, raw and proud, raising hell and drawing crowds. Southern loud, no holding back, with every note she shakes the track. She's lightning in a honky-tonk crowd. Yeah, she's country and southern loud. Hair like freedom, heart like gold, voice too wild to ever hold. She rides the rhythm, breaks the chain, every chord echoes her name. A little whiskey, a little grace, tattooed dreams you can't erase. She ain't trying to fit the mold, she's the kind legends told. When she steps up, the noise is real. Southern thunder you can feel. Southern loud, boots on the beat, country rock, running through the heat. She's the anthem, raw and proud, raising hell and drawing crowds. Southern loud, no holding back, with every note she shakes the track. She's lightning in a honky-tonk crowd. Yeah, she's country and southern loud. Yeah, she's country and southern loud. Southern loud, boots on the beat, country rock, running through the heat. She's the anthem, raw and proud, raising hell and drawing crowds. Southern loud, no holding back, with every note she shakes the track. She's lightning in a honky-tonk crowd. Yeah, she's country and southern loud. Yeah, she's country and southern loud. You showed up like a rolling storm, boots on fire, eyes so warm. That crooked smile said trouble near, but I was too far gone to fear. Your lips were sin, but they felt like grace. You burned your name across my face. We weren't built for quiet nights. We fed the fire, we sparked the fights. Rebel kiss, outlaw soul, took my heart, lost control. We were fire in the pouring rain, tangled up in love and pain. Rebel kiss, sharp and sweet, tasted wrong, but felt complete. And I still ache for nights like this, all because of your rebel kiss. We tore through town like a rock and roll show, crashing hearts everywhere we go. Whiskey breath and midnight talks, loving boots on gravel walks. You left with thunder in your wake, and not one piece of me to take. But I still feel that heat inside. lost control. We were a fire in the pouring rain, tangled up in love and pain. Rebel kiss, sharp and sweet, tasted wrong but felt complete. And I still ache for nights like this, all because of your six-string soul in a rusted bar. You played like you were chasing stars. Your voice cracked like a country storm, but your fire was fierce, your heart was warm. I sat close just drinking you in, feeling like the world might just begin. Every chord you strum cut clean, like a past I'd only seen in dreams. Fender and Flame, girl, you ignite every song like a wildfire. Your music heals and sets fire to. You burn the night with every tune. Fender and Flame, strong and bright. You light the dark in black and white. You're a fire I'll never tame. My muse, a Fender and Flame. Between the lyrics sting, told the truth and everything. There was love and there was pain, but you never played it quite the same. Now I'm chasing every stage you roam, 'cause your music feels like home. Even when I'm miles away, your fire still lights my way. No one chord can match your blaze. You're the song that forever stays. Fire in your stride, voice like thunder, you couldn't hide. Guitar slow and low, heart warm bare, eyes that told me you didn't care. But every note you played was pain, every lyric like a broken chain. You sang the truth behind your scars, a prisoner reaching for the stars. Chains and chords, loud and raw, breaking found your war, then made it peace. Chains and chords, girl, you rise, screaming light through shadowed skies. You're the sound that can't be stored. You're made of chains and wild chords. We were fire on a Friday, burning up the town, leather boots on the dashboard, speakers shaking down a little rebel smile under neon lights. You kissed me hard like we had no time, radio screaming, hearts beating wild, dust on the hood and a runaway child. We didn't need a reason, just a spark in a song and a tank full of dreams we could ride all night long. Midnight gasoline running through our veins, we were chasing thunder in the pouring rain, living for the moment, hearts untamed, rocking like a freight train off the chain. Mid-gasoline, you and me, burning like a match in a dry country breeze. No rules, no map, just heat and a dream running wild on midnight gasoline. We found a field past the county line where stars lean close and the moon could shine. You danced barefoot, laughing at the sky. Tangled in your hair was the 4th of July. A bottle of bourbon and a rebel tune. We made promises under a harvest moon. Even if the road was bound to fade, we had one hell of a memory made. If I could go back, I wouldn't change a thing. Not the chaos, the fire, or the songs we'd sing. You find us gasoline running through our veins. We were chasing thunder in the pouring rain, living for the moment, hearts untamed, rocking like a freight train off the chain. Mid-gasoline, you and me, burning like a match in a dry country breeze. No rules, no map, just heat and a dream running wild on midnight gasoline. If I could go back, I wouldn't change a thing. Not the chaos, the fire, or the songs we'd sing. Fine arts gasoline running through our veins. We were chasing thunder in the pouring rain, living for the moment, hearts untamed, rocking like a freight train off the chain. Night gasoline, you and me, burning like a match in a dry country breeze. No rules, no map, just heat and a dream running wild on midnight gasoline. No. That old jukebox knew our name. Every Friday night we'd play the same. A little cash, a little rock and roll, pouring whiskey while the fire took hold. You wore those jeans like a battle cry, and I lit smokes just to feel alive. We weren't broken, just unrefined. Two wild hearts caught in overtime. Wild hearts and whiskey, fast and loud, burning bright, standing proud, tearing through this nowhere town like thunder that won't back down. Wild hearts and whiskey. We crash hard, wake up slow, lips still tasting last night's glow. Love like lightning, quick to strike. Even when wrong, it felt so right. Barroom kisses, late night sin. We lose each other, then dive back in. Was it toxic or just too real? Whatever it was, it made us feel. Some call it reckless, but we called it truth. Loving like outlaws in our youth. Wild hearts and whiskey, fast and loud, burning bright, standing proud, tearing through this nowhere town like thunder that won't back down. Wild hearts and whiskey, you and me, dancing close but never free. Every shot, every fight, every song we'd scream. We were wild hearts chasing a dream. Fender on fire and your hair in the wind, cruising past midnight, letting it begin. Country roads, humming under chrome wheels. This kind of magic is something you feel. Leather and lace, the moon on your skin, tattooed promises drawn deep within. We were still on fire, stars overhead, chasing forever with nothing said. We were still in stars, tough and bright, burning down the blacktop every night. Sharp like thunder, soft like scars, loving in shadows and backseat cars. Steel and stars, no turning back, heartbeats racing down that track. Heaven and hell, wherever we are, we shine like steel and fall like stars. I still taste that first wild kiss, a mix of danger and country bliss. Your laugh still echoes through my bones, even though now I'm riding alone. You taught me how to bend and break, how to love real and what's at stake. The road don't care, but I still do, and every mile leads back to you. We were never built to last, just to blaze and leave a trail that never fades. We were steel and stars, tough and bright, burning down the blacktop every night. Sharp like thunder, soft like scars, loving in shadows and backseat cars. Steel and stars, no turning back, heartbeats racing down that track. Heaven and hell, wherever we are, we shine We were stealing stars, tough and bright, burning down the blacktop every night. Sharp like thunder, soft like scars, loving in shadows and backseat cars. Stealing stars, no turning back. Heartbeats racing down that track. Heaven and hell, wherever we are, we shine like steel and fall like stars. July heat and a red Camaro, blasting Tom Petty down the back road. Your boots on my dash, window rolled down, kissing like rebels just out of town. Blue eyes sparking under summer skies, a rock and roll glow lighting up the night. We were louder than the 4th of July, hearts colliding and nothing to hide. Fireworks and fender lines, baby, we burn. Every curve, every song, every lesson we learned. We made sparks with just a touch, lived too fast but it felt like love. Fireworks and fender lines, that was us. A little too wild, a little too much, but I'd ride that high one more time for those fireworks and fender lines. Gas station kisses and motel lights, we had no plan, just endless nights, singing off key with the windows down. You were my queen in a one-horse town. Even when the tank was nearly dry, we found heaven in the county sky. The road gave us more than we knew, but it couldn't hold on to me and you. Love like that don't fade, just flies, but it's still burning in my mind. Fireworks and fender lines, baby, we burn. Every curve, every song, every lesson we learned. We made sparks with just a touch, lived too fast but it felt like love. Fireworks and fender lines, that was us. A little too wild, a little too much, but I'd ride that high one more time for those fireworks and fender lines. For those fireworks and fender lines. Fireworks and fender lines, baby, we burn. Every curve, every song, every lesson we learned. We made sparks with just a touch, lived too fast but it felt like love. Fireworks and fender lines, that was us. A little too wild, a little too much, but I'd ride that high one more time for those fireworks and fender lines. Dust rising off the two-lane stretch, you left your mark and never looked back. Your voice still lingers in my head. Every word you said, every tear I bled, I turn the dial, try to let it go, but every love song feels like home. You're the chorus in a haunted song, still playing loud though you've been gone. Ghosts on the radio, dancing in the night, every steel string echoes you and I. Can't escape your melody, it's burning deep inside of me. Ghosts on the radio won't let me be. You're everywhere and I can't break free, so I keep driving just to hear you go, with the ghosts on the radio. Thunder in a country tune, soft like dawn, gone too soon. Your leather jacket, perfume still there, in this cab that's filled with midnight air. Each mile rolls by like a slow refrain, trying to lose your love in the rain. But the past ain't buried with a sound when your memory keeps spinning around. Some songs fade, but you stay loud. Your ghost is still singing in the crowd. Ghosts on the radio, dancing in the night, every steel string echoes you and I. Can't escape your melody, it's burning deep inside of me. Ghosts on the radio won't let me be. You're everywhere and I can't break free, so I keep driving just to hear you go, with the ghosts on the radio. With the ghosts we go. With the ghosts on the radio. We had a plan, but the road took more. Dreams spilled out on the station floor. Gas was low, but we didn't care. We were young, wild, and unprepared, fighting shadows with borrowed light, running through wrongs we thought were right. You held my hand like a battle cry, in a world that never asked us why. Burning on empty, hearts still high, chasing the stars across a broken sky. We had love, we had speed, didn't have much but had what we need. Burning on empty, still alive, running on faith, not sure we'd survive. were fire in a bottle, spark in my veins, a smile like lightning and hands like chains. We danced on cliffs, no one dared climb, loved too hard and crossed every line. You kiss like danger, move like heat, made the world vanish beneath my feet. We weren't safe, but we were true, and I'd walk the fire again for you. Living on the edge of the flame, hearts too wild to ever tame. You were the reason I lost control, the burn in my body, the heat in my soul. Edge of the flame, where we belong, where love was loud and never wrong. I'd go again, no one to blame for living on the edge of the flame. We played with matches and pouring rain, laughed as thunder, screamed our name. You tore down walls I couldn't face, left no room for fear or grace. We were war paint, we were pride, a spark that never tried to hide. And even now with the smoke all gone, I still feel you burning on. Some love warm, some love scars, but ours burned hotter than the stars. Living on the edge of the flame, hearts too wild to ever tame. You were the reason I lost control, the burn in my body, the heat in my soul. Edge of the flame, where we belong, where love was loud and never wrong. I'd go again, no one to blame for living on the edge of the Some love warm, some love scars, but ours burned hotter than the stars. Living on the edge of the flame, hearts too wild to ever tame. You were the reason I lost control, the burn in my body, the heat in my soul. Edge of the flame, where we belong, where love was loud and never wrong. I'd go again, no one to blame for living on the edge of the for living on the edge of the flame. Engine growling through the southern heat, your hand in mine, no need to speak. Dust in the mirror, stars overhead, we're chasing dreams we ain't caught yet. Every curve we leaned in tight, heartbeats racing under moonlight. The world was ours, no final call. We built our love behind county walls. Backroad thunder rolling free, guitar riffs and gasoline, burning down this life we know, fast and wild with nowhere to go. Backroad thunder can't slow down, we're just echoes from a rebel town. Let it storm, let the sky go under. We're still driving backroad thunder. You wore that jacket black and worn with a rebel patch that felt battle born. Radio the gas and the stars went black. But baby, we made that moment ours, like lightning caught inside these scars. No map, no rules, just sound and flame. Still hear your laugh in the pouring rain. Backroad thunder rolling free, guitar riffs and gasoline, burning down this life we know, fast and wild with nowhere to go. Backroad thunder can't slow down, we're just echoes from a rebel town. Let it storm, let the sky go under. We're still driving backroad thunder. Barroom lights and a cigarette haze. She walked in, set the world ablaze. Leather jacket, lips so red, with a look that left nothing unsaid. She danced alone, but on the crowd, every heartbeat thumped out loud. She was freedom on two high heels, the kind of woman who makes it real. Leather dream stitched with fire. She's a wild note on a runaway wire. Drives like lightning, sleeps like sin. You lose yourself once you're locked in. Leather dreams, tough and true. No man can tame what she'll undo. She's more than what the mirror sees. She's the truth behind leather dreams. I watched her move like a rock ballad, slow, with thunder in her every flow. We talked till sunrise, kissed the street about guitars, pain, and bittersweet. She never asked for sympathy, just whiskey chords and honesty. I never saw her face again, but she lives in every song since then. She left no name, just a melody, but I still hear her haunting me. Leather dream stitched with fire. She's a wild note on a runaway wire. Drives like lightning, sleeps like sin. You lose yourself once you're locked in. Leather dreams, tough and true. No man can tame what she'll undo. She's more than what the mirror sees. She's the truth behind leather dreams. We found heaven in that motel glow, flickering lights and hearts below. You said let's leave before it fades, so we took off through the Everglades. Backseat tangled, hope in our hands, radio screaming outlaw bands. Every mile a deeper dive, we were barely broke but fully alive. Runaway lights, blur and burn, every wrong turn was our turn. You and me, rebels in disguise, chasing stars in desert skies. Runaway lights, fast and wild, free like thunder, drunk and style. Can't go back, we took that flight, lost inside those runaway lights. Slept in diners, danced in rain, stole a kiss in a southbound train. You wore my shirt, I sang your name, and nothing ever felt the same. Even silence between your sighs felt louder than those city cries. We didn't need forever, just right now, and we made it count somehow. Now I chase what can't be caught, but your memory won't be forgot. Runaway lights, blur and burn. Every wrong turn was our turn. You and me, rebels in disguise, chase the stars in desert skies. Runaway lights, fast and wild, free like thunder, drunk and stout. Can't go back, we took that flight, lost inside those runaway lights. Runaway lights, blur and burn. Every wrong turn was our turn. You and me, rebels in disguise. Runaway lights, fast and wild, free like thunder, drunk and stout. Can't go back, we took that flight, lost inside those runaway lights. Runaway lights. Skyline dripping in amber hues, barroom echoes, old guitar blues. You poured the night in a paper cup, said life ain't fair, so drink it up. Your shadow danced on my broken wall, telling stories I can't recall. But the way you looked that night was clear, like every fear just disappeared. Whiskey skyline, burning slow, you and I in the undertow. Hearts like fire on a ledge so thin, falling fast again and again. Whiskey skyline, soft and high, pouring truth into goodbye. And every time I close my eyes, I'm back in that whiskey skyline. We sang old songs till the night ran dry. Watched city lights fade in the sky. Your boots hung loose, soul unchained, a little broken, a little stained. We were lovers lost in time and flame, no one left to take the blame. Just two dreamers too far gone, sipping hope till the hurt moved on. Now every drink brings back your name, and that skyline set on flame. Whiskey skyline, burning slow, you and I in the undertow. Hearts like fire on a ledge so thin, falling fast again and again. Whiskey skyline, soft and high, pouring truth into goodbye. And every time I close my eyes, I'm back in that whiskey skyline. A whiskey skyline. Now every drink brings back your name, and that skyline set on flame. Whiskey skyline, burning slow, you and I in the undertow. Hearts like fire on a ledge so thin, falling fast again and again. Whiskey skyline.
We hit the gas like we hit the night, burning up dreams in the dashboard light. Ain't no map for the way we move, just a beat up Chevy and nothing to prove. You smile like danger, kiss like fire. We rode the edge of our own desire. But love like that don't stop to cry, it just leaves smoke in the clear blue sky. Fast lane goodbye, no looking back. We lit the fuse, then left the track. Hearts on fire, hands so tight. Love was gone before first light. Fast lane goodbye, no regrets, just rubber marks and cigarettes. We made a mess, we touched the sky, then we vanished in a fast lane goodbye. Rest stops, laughs, motel sins, chasing freedom through restless spins. Every line you drew I crossed, but every gain had twice the cost. We burned bright till the fuel ran out, a quiet end to a reckless route. Still I'd ride those miles again for one more spin in your wild wind. Some roads break, some roads bend, but ours was never meant to end. Fast lane goodbye, no looking back. We lit the fuse, then left the track. Hearts on fire, hands so tight. Love was gone before first light. Fast lane goodbye, no regrets, just rubber marks and cigarettes. We made a mess, we touched the sky, then we vanished in a fast lane goodbye. Fast lane goodbye, no looking back. We lit the fuse, then left the track. Hearts on fire, hands so tight. Love was gone before first light. Fast lane goodbye, no regrets, just rubber marks and cigarettes. We made a mess, we touched the sky, then we vanished in a fast lane goodbye. She came from Texas, heart full of grace, but her boots were worn like she'd won the race. Soft like velvet, fierce like steel. She made me feel what I forgot to feel. Eyes like dusk on a desert road, carried stories she never told. Her laugh was light, but her pain ran deep. She woke my soul from a silent sleep. Dust and velvet, wild and true, a mix of fire and morning dew. She's the storm and she's the calm, a rebel's kiss in an angel's palm. Dust and velvet can't be chained. She's freedom right through the rain. She left me breathless when we met. She's the one I can't forget. sweet like a whispered slur. I chase the wind, I chase the sound, but she's the one who can't be found. She's the line between loss and grace, a memory you can't be placed. She's the line between loss and grace, a memory I can't replace. Dust and velvet, wild and true, a mix of fire and morning dew. She's the storm and she's the calm, a rebel's kiss in an angel's palm. Dust and velvet can't be chained. She's freedom riding through the rain. She left me breathless when we met. She's the one I can't forget.
Moonlight leaking through tinted glass. We were talking slow, letting time pass. Seats recline, hearts wide open. Every word raw, every silence golden. You told me things you never say to anyone in the light of day. Our truths collided in soft defeat in that small world of the backseat. Backseat confessions, deep and real, where we said the things we never feel. You held my hand like we might break, but I risk it all for what's at stake. Backseat confessions, wild and sweet, that's where our souls first got to meet. We drove past rules and past discretion into the fire of backseat confession. Your tear rolled down, I caught it slow. You said, this is love, but we can't let it show. We knew the road would soon divide, but we still clung to the truth inside. Headlights faded, morning came, but I still remember you whispering my name in that sacred, fleeting space. We found our own kind of grace. You can lie in daylight's glare, but the backseat knows what hearts declare. Backseat confessions, deep and real, where we said the things we never feel. You held my hand like we might break, but I risk it all for what's at stake. Backseat confessions, wild and sweet, that's where our souls first got to meet. We drove past rules and past discretion into the fire of backseat confession. In the fire of backseat confession. Backseat confessions, deep and real, where we said the things we never feel. You held my hand like we might break, but I'd risk it all for what's at stake. Backseat confessions, wild and sweet, that's where our souls first got to meet. We drove past rules and past discretion into the fire of backseat confession. In the fire of backseat confession.